Okay. So, Jeff,
Yes.
can you tell us what you really love about being part of a Bill group?
Absolutely. Well, I love the fellowship and the friendships and the ability to encourage one another through life and just share the good times and be there for the times when we need that extra bit of help.
Yeah.
And to be able to pray together and form those bonds that take time, and you get to know each other a lot better
Yeah.
when you're in a closer, smaller group.
Yeah, for sure. Carol, how about you? What do you love about your Bill group?
Well, I think I'm in quite a diverse group, and I enjoy the differences that we all bring, and getting to know people and getting to know those differences that you just can't do in the 10 minutes after church or whatever. And I think because the church is as big as it is, it really helps to get to know, to have that ability to be in a smaller group,
Yeah.
so you get to know people better that way than just sort of sitting in a huge church on a Sunday morning.
Yeah, for sure. Steve, how about you? What do you think are some benefits of being part of a Bill group?
Well, we always get fed,
Yeah,
so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Have a nice cup of coffee or
Yeah.
hot chocolate. But I guess the benefits are you get to interact a lot deeper than you would at church.
Yeah.
So talking about the weather after church is nowhere near deep enough.
Yeah.
So it gives us that time to be accountable and to hold others accountable, I suppose, in their
Yeah.
faith.
Yeah, that's good. Fiona, what is something that you love about being part of a small group or from a Bill group that we call them at Twin Rivers?
Yeah, it's that sense of belonging, that sense of that tight family, different to what you get here at church. You know, you've got that little group of people that you can rely on, and they encourage you.
Yeah.
And if you ever fall to the point of needing help with something,
Yeah.
that you know that you can rely on them to be able to help you through that.
So that sense of community.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Caitlin, how about you? What do you love about being part of a small group?
Building and connecting with each other, and just being there for all areas of life, and being able to ask the questions that you can't ask on a Sunday, and get in depth with like those sort of things, and just connecting with people.
Yeah. Building relationships.
Yeah.
You know, making friends
Yeah.
as well, I suppose. Benefits. Do you think any more benefits, Carol? What do you find?
Well, I think often people come with life experiences that are different from yours that you can learn from, or they handled things that they bumped into in life that are maybe similar to what you bumped into, and they've done it differently, or the way it's turned out has been differently, and it's just sort of, I guess, broadened my thoughts and ideas of, I could have done that, or I have to think about that. Just given me a lot of things to think about.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's really wonderful just as a smaller group, if you're going, struggling or you're sick, there's just that real great sense of support, whether it's having somebody to bring a meal, if you're in hospital, and sometimes in the bigger size, as a church, as a big church, you can get lost in that, but in a small group, it really, that support factor, I think, is just vital in that pastoral care.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Yeah.
24/7. It's not just one night, a fortnight. It becomes friendships that stick and are beneficial throughout the whole week.
That's
and
right.
As we pray for each other,
Yeah,
even when we're not together.
that's right, exactly. Yeah, that's good.
And I think because there's smaller groups, you can, if you have an issue like what Jeff was saying, that you can rely on those folks, that if you need somebody to pick up a child, or you need a meal, you just know, because you're closer to them than you are to the vast number of people.
Yeah, that's right.
And something I find too being of benefit, being in a small group, is the fact is that it's a small intimate group, and I can ask the questions during our Bible study or during our Bible readings that I wouldn't normally do in a big group. I can, ask what I feel is a silly question, but it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah,
And it can be answered with encouragement and love.
yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's great, Fiona.
Another aspect I love of our build groups is it broadens on the creative side of each and every person, that you can be your individual person in this small group, and that we can unite as one
Yeah.
and build each other up in all areas.
So if you are not part of a build group yet and you're looking for one to belong to, can I encourage you, make sure you find one to belong to. There is a place for you, there is a build group for you, and it's going to be a place where you're going to get cared for, and you're going to grow relationally with other people and also spiritually.